Here is the video of quickly how to design the document for distribution, or better to say, how to design template for the distribution to the caregivers for electronic signatures and form data collection and such. So to do that with YouSignHere, you will go to, of course, YouSignHere.com, or you will register your company or your account for free. You will get your usual registration email. When it's done, you can go and sign in. I already prepared, of course, my login to YouSignHere. I'm going to use my test account. I'm logging in. When you're logging in for the first time, you're going to be in the home. Where you want to go would be to the library, which you'll have empty thing here. You'll need to upload your document. To do that, you'll click on upload, select your document for upload, and off you go. When it's uploading successfully, you will get ready for design. I already have that document that I was asked to show uploaded, question or live point. When the upload is finished successfully, you will have to prepare the document for template for distribution. That's the second step. You'll click on that link. You'll get into the YouSignHere document designer, and you can see that the system already recognized the fields in those documents. I didn't put them in. Oftentimes the PDFs or Word documents that people are using, like forms and such, they have the field data in them already embedded, and we do recognize them. So now you are ready to start preparing that for distribution. First thing you want to find out if you need the signature. Suppose you need the signature. Let's see, signature is completed by, I guess it's supposed to be here. The system recognized that field as an entry, so let's remove it. And instead we'll drop signature field here. When we do this, we'll have to select which user type is it and the role. The sign-in number, meaning how many separate people will have to sign the document. We will just use one because there is just one signature field here. And then we'll say that this is the caregiver. And we're done. All right, so we added the signature field. Now we have a date field here. Oftentimes we want to have the date automatically applied when the user signs the document. To do that, we'll use the field behavior for the signature. We'll select the field, go to behavior, click edit, and select the field where we want the date to appear. And we'll see that we selected one field. We'll save it, and we're done. So when we select this caregiver signature again, we'll see that the behavior is applied. All right, so let's start to configure the fields for the distribution. When we click on any field, we can go to the field editor here, and we can change the property of that field. This is apparently a provider name. So let's say we send this document or template to the caregiver for filling out, and we really don't want them to be able to sign the document without the name being entered. So we'll say that we want this field to be required, and that means that they would be unable to complete it until someone will enter something in that field. And of course, if we want to be able to pre-populate something like that field before we send it to the caregiver, we can say pre-fill, and then we'll have to select the type of data which we want to pre-fill it with. So we will select the group, which is the person, and we'll select that this is, say this is the last name. All right, when we'll save that, we'll see that this is last name. We'll see if we'll select this field again. It is now required and pre-filled, and we know what it will be pre-filled with. Signature is here. We can go back here. We'll say it's ready to send, and we'll save it and go back to the document list. Then we'll select this document and say send request for distribution. When we click on that, we'll say whom we're sending it to, and let's say we're saying let's say to myself. Okay, and we'll say sign in place, so I can show you how it looks like on when the user gets the email and clicks on the link. And I'd like to point your attention to the fact that this screen allows you to enter the data, say last name, say Smith, although mine is not Smith. And that's how we would pre-populate it. So when we click send, it goes to the email that is shown here, but since we selected sign in place, it should allow us to sign in place, and you can see that the Smith is pre-populated in the provider name, and here is the signature. So if we'll delete this thing and try to sign it, it will say that you must complete the following pages, and it will show you in the red or in the pinkish color that this field is required. So if we'll say Smith, would be able to click here, and of course on the mobile it's easier. I'll assign it with mouse and you're done, and that's how it works. Thanks.